Hello, my name is Dolores Marshall, and I'm in class SDD 640. And today I'm going to talk to you about my project. The project is going to be Dana Fashion Sewing. This project is going to cost quite a bit. It's like $150,000 that we had estimated on. Me and the manager talked about it. Got to have security and get everything set up, and you got to make sure that you set up in a good place where you can get customers and user to use your app. So if they need to come and see you, but I did go back and update from the previous application that I had did, and I'm still working on it. It's getting better. But now starting on off and going on into the sewing, you have to look at different things and different ways to do it because you got to have security. You have to look at the different laws in different states and see how much it's gonna cost because you don't want to go into something and then you can't do it. You got to make sure you got enhancement, performance, confidentiality, security. You got to look at all it the technology wise because I might be a manager, but I don't know about technology and a little bit about technology and not what I need to know. So you got to have your crew for technology. You got to have a crew for human resource and all that to get set up. And then you're gonna get your apps and websites set up, and you have to have all your ducks in a row so you can have this taking place. You have to have the cost, the structure, uh, the cost of the security. You need upgrade. You need performance. Uh, how much the sewing supplies, where you're gonna get the supplies from, because you don't want to go and get it from just any company. You want to get it from a trustworthy company that you can trust it, and you when you call them, they'll come. You want to try to get all your supplies from the same place if possible, but sometimes that don't always happen. So you can once you get all that set up and get your customers in the groove of going and the functionality of how you want it set up and the confidentiality as well. It's all the designs because they're looking at the designs of how it's going to be set up. Uh, if it's not set up right, you'll lose customers real quick and you won't have anybody that come uh, visit your site. And you want to set up a review area and a comment area so you can get comments from your viewers, your customers, and your user and your developers, as well as your employees. We have to have all that set up, and breach data is going around, even bugs, and you have set up all that IT for sewing and how to enhance it, how to develop it, how to code it. Uh, if you put it out there on Twitter and Facebook, you're likely to get an Instagram. And if you got a good site, you're likely to get more customers. And if you got a pretty good like prices, because they gonna bargain prices. Customers looking for bargains at all the time. And when you get comments and new customers, what you probably want to do is give them like a discount for so many customers that they bring you in, and that way you can make money that way as well. So you gonna have to have a night crew to set up for shipping out the merchandise when they order it online. But you first got to get your customers set up, talk to them, and have it step by step so they'll know how to go in there and log in, put in their information, and look at your website. Set up a password, set up email address, set up their account, and make sure they have a debit or a credit card on file, so their money can automatically come out. And then once they get it set up, they won't have to worry about going back, resetting it back up because it already be set up. So that way you had that part set up for your customers, and then they won't have to go back and worry about someone stealing their information, because once they log on and they put their information in for their credit card or debit card, it won't hold the number in there. And you got to make sure that you have documentation, have their address, so where you shipping the merchandise to. Like if they want to ship to Hawaii, machines should be free if it's over $400, but fabric is not free for shipping. Uh, if they buy by the books, it's still not free. But if they buy by the books, bolts of fabric, it is cheaper to buy bolts than it is to buy just 1 or 2 yards or 3 yards. Maybe if they just want to buy just scissors and bobbins and thread, zippers, the items that they need to sew with. And then if they need additional information, whereas they don't know how to sew, you can have that online as well. Walk them step by step. Even have a guidance to show them how to sew if they don't know how to sew. But with these things, you're bringing a whole lot, because when COVID first came in, we didn't have to worry about uh, sewing, because they found out how to sew their own, make their own masks, because masks was required everywhere. Uh, Even we sold out of machines and fabric. We couldn't keep up because we couldn't get the merchandise in because everything was shut down. So the machine came in really good handy at that time, because you couldn't go anywhere really. The mask you was making, it if you went somewhere, you had to mask up, and those of you had some of them you had to double up, because with just the it wasn't the ones that you really needed. You had to order. It was the one that you was making out of just fabric, so they weren't really secured. So people were steady getting COVID. So that's how a lot of them made it, because they couldn't go anywhere. And the ones that work from home, they didn't need masks at home. You just couldn't invite nobody to your house. Uh, if you did, you'd be risking your own life by inviting someone over who might had COVID or went out somewhere and got COVID or whatever. But with these kind of things, the functionality, you want to know how the functionality work, the designs are set up so you can see uh, what you're ordering, how you're ordering it, and it shows you step by step. So that's what the details of the object, and then you got to look at how you want to do. You want to go through JavaScript, or do you just want to use Java? You got to use some type of security. Some of them are using double security for these type of things. What is the purpose of having a business online? You got to look at that too. But if you're not gonna make any funding out of it, and you're not gonna do anything with it, then you might need to think about not having it at all, because you want to keep it growing and want to keep it going. And I am here to enhance my sewing website, uh, to enhance in the performance and the functionality, confidentiality, and solution reviews from customers and user developers, even employees. Because if without the employees, we don't have anything else to go on. So you got to have help out there to help you along the way. And I am looking forward to continuing this class and continue my detail for my solution and different designs in this class. And I thank my professor for this. And again, my name is Dolores Marsh, and thank you so much.